LES PTA presentation, third term 2021-2022 session. The school resumed on Monday 9th May 2022. The teachers were refreshed with relevant trainings to foster their zeal and knowledge. Academic activities commenced immediately. Academic growth and development. We are in the transition term, and most of the pupils will be moving to a new class in the new 2022-2023 session. There has been a great deal of improvement in the academics of the pupils. However, we encourage parents to actively engage the pupils even during the holidays. This is to ensure that they do not forget the concept learned, as well as their reading and writing skills, so that it can be built during the long vacation. Fun learning activities. The pupils engage in the following fun activities in the course of the term. Children's Day Party. The early years had an exciting day on Friday 27th May 2022. There were lots of activities lined up for the pupils, and the day was a success. Practical life activities. The pupils demonstrated ways by which the surroundings can be kept clean and healthy for them to live in. The activities done were sweeping, mopping, and dusting. Animals Day. Pupils were shown different animal models, and each animal was classified according to habitat and feeding patterns. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Entrance age. In order to be in line with the British EYFS and also maintain the school standard, the management has decided henceforth admission into early years will strictly be on age basis as shown below. Crèche 1 year, playgroup 2 years, pre-nursery 3 years, nursery 1 4 years, nursery 2 5 years. Parental involvement. The parents are admonished to avoid using long attachment and beads on the children's hair when school is in session, as this brings about distraction both to the pupils and their classmates. Most of them on long hair turn to play with the dangling hairs while teaching is in progress. The younger ones also try putting these beads inside the nostrils, ears, or mouth. This we know could be hazardous. Thank you all for listening. Report from the premise section. It has been a great learning experience for our children this term as usual. Thanks to the unrelenting efforts of a chairman and director who have always pulled resources together to ensure that the excellent standard of the school is maintained continually. At the premise session, lots of educative activities have made this term an exciting one for the pupils. Resumption. The school resumed on the 9th of May 2022 for pupils. However, before this day, the teachers had resumed and made adequate preparation for the classes, lessons, and school activities. The children all resumed with readiness to learn and boldly expressed themselves as they interacted with their friends and teachers. Classrooms and resources. Our classrooms are highly conducive for learning. They are well lit and properly ventilated with ACs and standing fans. Educational resources, tablets and laptops for each child. Learning experiences for our pupils are fantastic. Schools activities. Various activities have been earmarked for each term, and this term is no exception. These activities have been drafted to make our pupils fully grounded and well imparted in the required knowledge. Some of the activities include class presentations, weekly assessment with awards, excursions, conferences, spelling bee, mathematics competition, board games, club activities, amongst others. Academic activities. Academic activities so far this term has been great. Our pupils have shown improvement by various standards and in different ways. Even those pupils with some learning issues have been improving remarkably. This clearly expresses a modus operandi that no child is left behind. Our pupils are being groomed in a Nigerian-British curriculum with practical hands-on activities, projects and presentations included in schoolwork. Workbooks and worksheets. have also been deployed regularly for the pupils' academic growth and development. Emphasis has been placed on reading and writing skills, and monthly prizes are awarded for the best in each class for numeracy, literacy, reading, writing, and the best behavior. Excursion. JLG pupils in the primary section from year 2 to 5 embarked on an excursion to the Federal Fire Service Station, Abuja, on Children's Day 27th May 2022. It was a very exciting time as the pupils were taught the classes of fire, causes of fire, elements of fire, and how to put out fire. This was very practical as the pupils held the fire hose and saw various fire service equipment. However, early years and the year 1 pupils had a swell time in school in what was tagged Fun Day. This is to say that JLG Excellence Academy is assiduously working hard towards raising a holistic child. Conference. This term's conference was another opportunity for our children to learn about bullying and sex education. It was held on 17 June 2022. The external facilitator, Mrs. Irene, shared a wealth of knowledge on these topics to the pupils in the primary section in an interactive, engaging, and exciting manner. We know that this knowledge will forever be engraved on the hearts of these children and guide them in life. Spelling Bee. The Spelling Bee contest for the term held on Wednesday 22nd June 2022. As usual, an app called Kahoot was used in a computer-based spelling contest. All pupils were excited to participate in this competition. Also, another session which consists of an oral spelling bee contest was organized. The spelling bee contest is aimed at helping our pupils build up their vocabularies as well as reading skills. Winners were applauded and rewarded at the end of the contest. Mathematics competition. The mathematics competition for this term will hold on Friday, 8th of July 2022. This competition is aimed at testing pupils' abilities as well as boosting their love for the so-called dreaded subjects. The National Common Entrance Exam. The National Common Entrance Examination for pupils in the final year of primary schools was written on Saturday, the 7th of May 2022. The National Common Entrance Exam and other external exams are used by the school as yardsticks to measure the performance of our children and to evaluate how they are faring in comparison with other pupils from other schools. We await the results of the Year 5 pupils for this year's exam and trust they will make us proud, just like our children did last year. CBT. As a 21st century school, we stand to say that we are doing greatly in this area. Our new pupils never find it difficult to blend with the technology involved in evaluating them. They all use either laptops or tablets to do their continuous assessments and exams. Even children who never operated these gadgets at home can now do so better and can compete favorably with their counterpart from other schools. Weekly evaluation. We have a culture of evaluating our pupils each week and not just in CAs and exams alone. We evaluate them in various aspects, in academics, responses to learning, and behavioral tendencies. We evaluate them as well to ascertain their level of assimilation and understanding of the lessons taught. The academic supervisor has been at the helm of this, and it has yielded positive results so far. The best pupils get prizes on a monthly basis, while the others get motivated and make it a stiffer competition at the next award. School Reports. Weekly talk on safeguarding vulnerable children, young adults and aged. In light of the social menace as it concerns abuse of young children, JLG Excellence Academy enlightened our pupils extensively on ways to safeguard their bodies. This was done for 5 Wednesdays consecutively, from 11th May to 8 June 2022. The teachers educated the pupils on this topic and it was an eye-opener for them. Presentations. In a bid to help our pupils build their oratory skills, each class is scheduled each week to make presentations on the assembly ground. With instructions and guidance from the class teachers, the pupils have always been prepared to make presentations on the assembly. This has helped to build their confidence and public speaking abilities. Our children are doing excellently well in public presentations. Their preparations for these presentations has the advantage of helping them learn more and have better knowledge of the topics to be presented. Entrance exam and commencement of a secondary school. In preparation for the opening of a secondary school, the first batch of our entrance examination was held on the 5th of March 2022. The next batch will be coming up on Saturday, the 16th of July 2022. Please pick up the flyers and get details from the admin for your wards, family members, and neighbors.
The victory. The resources expended on us cannot be measured with the love, care, support, and knowledge showered on us.
We are very grateful. JRJ so far has been improving. We've not seen any setbacks so far.
Approaching the school itself and saying, wow, the environment, the building, the colors, they are really exciting, and this kind of creates a good atmosphere for children, and I enjoy the children.
A secondary school is commencing by the grace of God in September this year. Everything has been put in place to ensure that the standard, which is sustained at the primary level, is replicated and even advanced at the secondary school level. The curriculum, British Nigerian, teachers, schedule of activities, classes, list of books, uniforms, and other materials for secondary school have all been concluded. We have started receiving interest and bookings from prospective parents for admission of students to JS1 and 2. We encourage other interested parents, and particularly the parents of our current Year 5 pupils, to take advantage of the limited spaces available. While we grow with the intending JS1 and 2 students, the secondary school will be moved to a separate accommodation as necessitated by promotion to higher classes and numerical expansion. Training for teachers. Training and retraining of staff members is one area which the director of JRJ Excellence Academy has never yielded in her effort to help the teachers in developing themselves and to be abreast of the educational standard codes. Teachers were sponsored to attend trainings within and outside Abuja. These trainings have also been re-emphasized by way of retraining other teachers in the school. Amongst these trainings include British curriculum, emphasis on holistic pedagogy of Cambridge curriculum, and LES Foundation Stage framework, and a facilitator approach, student-centered activities, and differentiation strategies for teachers. The purpose of these trainings is to develop the teachers in order to maintain a very high standard of excellence and to keep our teachers abreast with the trends in education nationally, continentally, and globally. JRJ Alumni. The alumni arm of our school is kicking off soon. Efforts are being made to reach out to pupils who graduated from our school, and in subsequent editions of the PTA, more detailed reports would be given to members of this association on the performances of our past students. Meanwhile, reports reaching us from few parents contacted stated that our past students are all doing great in their new schools. The aim of our alumni is to bring them back to their base, get them to share their experiences, and give them guidance where necessary. We hope that in some time to come, they will all return to their alma mater, have a get-together, reunion, fun party, and pledge support for their great school if need be. Prize Giving Day. Our Prize Giving Day will hold on the 29th July 2022. We look forward to a memorable day as our excellent pupils will be graduating and celebrated for a good job done in the 2021-2022 academic session. Our parents' contributions are highly welcome as pupils will be awarded in different categories. In conclusion, we appreciate our excellent parents and guardians for their utmost cooperation in raising these wonderful children. However, we implore you to always ensure pupils are brought to school early and dressed up with the appropriate uniforms. The girls are encouraged to put on pantyhose or underdresses like tights, while the boys are advised to tuck in properly and use belts. Parents and guardians should also ensure they check their children on white uniforms, as some of their uniforms are torn and the zips are worn out. They should make sure pupils come to school neatly and with adequate writing materials. We also solicit that our parents should avoid having adult and political conversations in the presence of their children, as these children may not know the implications of engaging themselves in these discussions in class. Thank you all for listening.